Hello, one final time from the CES 2014. I'm actually in the Hard Rock Hotel here, and I've come to visit the guys from Rockford Fosgate, who've got the most astonishing set of stuff all on display here. Some lovely vehicles. There's no way I can take you through all of it unless we have a nice documentary for about now. But there are one or two things in particular I really wanted to show you, and one of them is these new sorts of amplifiers. Now, if we just look around this room, look at all this. It's fabulous. I can tell you that I've managed to get the company of Mr. Dan Hunter, who's a crucial cog in the Rockford organisation here in the USA. Hi Dan, how are you?
Good.
And next to the Power Series amplifier rack, I should say display, and there's a geezer whose picture is on my wall in my office, holding in the walls of a vehicle from 20 odd years ago, Mr. Andy Heft, who is the European dude for Rockford. Now tell us about these new amplifiers, Dan, because they are incredibly compact.
Yes, they are. This is our new addition to the Power Series line. There's three models. There's a 2-channel 400 watt, a 4-channel 400 watt, and a 500 watt block mono. Wow. They all feature constant power, and they are Class AD design, similar to our larger chassis amplifiers, but we've been managed to shrink it down to this small size. They are fan cooled, as you can see.
Oh wow!
There's an end panel.
Yeah,
they are fan cooled. Significantly cooler than its current brothers in a larger chassis size. They feature the clean setup, top mount controls. So super simple to set up, find out if your input signal's clipping, and easy to set a overlap signal on the output side.
Just for those guys who won't know what that is, there's if I get in real close, the magic word clip appears, and what happens?
Clip will appear here in red, so you'll put your test CD in. It's included with the amplifier.
Yep.
Set your bass and treble to flat. Turn the radio up to full blast. When this lights up red, back it down so it's no longer red. And you take your screwdriver and you turn your input gain up until this turns blue.
Yep.
If it starts to blink red, you're too high. Back it down.
This is the same as the peak or clipping light found on Pro Audio kit.
Correct.
Which means less people are going to blow it up and send it back to that man Hefty.
If you have any questions and you didn't bother to keep your manual out, here's the directions on what you should be looking for when you're setting it up.
Oh wow.
It shows you how to use the quick disconnect harness.
Yes.
Features low level input or high level. Also features auto turn on circuitry using a 6-volt DC trigger.
Which means one wire less.
It means one wire less and simplifies those installations where you don't have access to a remote trigger.
And that amplifier, which you're just happily holding in one hand, although it is good and dense, that is
400 by 4.
400 altogether.
So it makes 400 by 4 at 4 ohm.
By 4, sorry. I'm boggling slightly here, like I can't process that. That is over a kilowatt?
Yes.
Holy stench. Look at the toroidal power supply on that. I just dreamed that there was an amplifier forever ago that even put the slogan on the back of the Talk Audio shirts. The orders of magnitude bigger that these things used to be, it's just incredible.
So you can...
Yes, amazing. So there we have them. These are the new Power Series amps from Rockford for 2014. How long before they're going to be available in Europe, Andrew?
They're going to be ready to ship roughly second quarter of this year.
All right, and that's after, of course, domestic market has had as many as you can possibly ship at. Yes, absolutely. We always have to come a little bit second. But guys, thank you so much for your hospitality and coming to see you here at the Hard Rock with that amazing motorcycle with a huge trendy front wheel in the background there. Have a wonderful rest of the show. It's been a privilege to come and meet you, and I was as uncool as a hot soup meeting Steve Mead, wasn't I? Yeah, I was.
Thank you very much, Adam.
Thanks. Cheers, guys. Signing out from the CES 2014.
Thank you.
Cheers.